Never a doubt in my mind that I could fix this stupid live stream. Never a doubt in my mind. Never doubted one time. Why am I live twice? Maybe. I never doubted my ability to fix something more. We are so back. So back. So back. I think we're good. So back. Let's go! Oh, I fixed it. So mega talented. Mega talented. Anyway, that's 40 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Yikes. Anyway, where's my controller at? Let's play some video games. Like, no one's gonna be here because I've started and stopped stream like 9 times. I feel bad now. People just wanted to come and watch a shocking rage live stream, and they had to sit through about 5 different live streams because my fucking internet, stupid internet, had to restart the internet. It's always the internet. I really hope I'm looking okay right now. Am I looking okay? Someone let me know, please. Please and thank you. I'm looking at my phone. Oh, I never thought I'd see the day I have a working live stream. Unbelievable. What was that? Yay. It's over. Yay. Working live stream. What's up? We're so back. Start recording. So back. All right. Today, we have a very simple goal, and that is to sell literally everything that I ever have. That is, I have to sell warehouses, I have to sell a hangar, I have to sell a bunker, I have to sell MC businesses, I have to sell an asset, I have to collect passive income. We got a lot to do today in GTA Online for the final DLC tomorrow. And for those of you watching on YouTube, subscribe, because I told you to. Great YouTube intro. Why should I subscribe? Because I told you. That's why you should subscribe. Oh, it's beautiful. It actually works. Oh. Whoops. There we are. Ah. Live. Well, we are recording, but screw it. We're so back. How's everybody doing? How is everybody? It's not the final DLC. I did not call it the final DLC. Did I? No, I didn't say it was. I used to, because, you know, there was evidence that it was going to be, but now it's not.
Hey, Daddy. Ready to party?
Yeah, I changed my AI for tomorrow, because Angel's
What do you
more
need,
entertaining.
Daddy?
Okay. Angel's more entertaining than Haviland, so I changed it over for tomorrow. Why is my Xbox now lagging? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I do not appreciate... Thank you. Alright, we got some stuff to do. We got some stuff to do. So first we'll go... we'll sell a bunker. We'll sell some coke. Alright, what do we gotta do? Let's mark everything we gotta do. We gotta do some... We gotta do this. This. What else do we gotta do? We gotta do the warehouses. So we gotta do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. We gotta do the hangar. And then we just gotta collect passive income, which is fine. So let's go sell the bunker first.
What's up, Daddy?
Can we stop doing that, please? Taken.
Anything you want.
Please shut up. I'm taken. Sell some bunker. Okay. One more check, because now I'm paranoid. To make sure my stream is actually okay. Okay. Stream's looking okay. Alright, Rockstar tweets in 20 minutes. So, we have 20 minutes to sell a bunker and maybe do something else. Alright, let's do one more thing. One more thing. There we are. Alright, now we're good. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Sell some $2 million worth of bunker. How's everybody? How is everybody?
Okay.
Shut up. How is everybody? Oh goodness. I hate this. It's so impossible to drive. How is everybody? I'm doing great. Because I fixed the live stream. Finally. I was supposed to be live about 40 minutes ago, but no. It is what it is. We fixed the stream. Tomorrow we should be fine. 4 frickin' a.m. Awesome. Be tired. Frickin' just be melted inside. Hooray! Why is it so far away? My goodness. My goodness. Okay. Up we go. What? Should we not be doing that? Stop. Okay. Move. Yep. Up the hill. What are these locations? Fine. See? Fine. So fine. What is that going to do? All right. Dos más. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway. Ah, why am I a CEO? Very nice. Very, very nice. Just my bike. Are you being broke? I don't have a mansion. Seen you from the OG video about favor or fuck that guy's name is. Yes. OG subscribers are my favorite subscribers. Sort of. What's up with stream? Should be fine, is it not? People got me overthinking about my live stream still. Because it used to just, it wasn't working earlier. But now I think it's fine. Why does this sound so... Is that the compressor? Well, the game volume. That's why it sounds so weird. The game volume's friggin' skyrocketing. If I could guess your console or PC, just knowing. Xbox Series X. Still a little loud. Let's see what that sounds like. Should be fine. Let me know. Someone let me know if I need to turn the game volume down or not. It was way too loud a second ago. Way too loud. Alright. Let me know if I have to turn it down or turn it up or what I gotta do. Tomorrow's DLC, which I'll need to join a friend out for the heist. If you... Well, yeah, if you don't have a mansion, you obviously need to. You'll be able to quick join. Everybody will be doing it. If you just quick join somebody, you'll be willing to take you on. It's alright. We're fine. Probably should just stick to the roads. I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's fine. It's fine. But my recommendation for those of you that do not have a mansion, either you can grind it today, because there is a free bunker, and if you do a bunch of bunker missions, you only really need to do about 5, maybe 6 or 7 of them. 6, 7, 6. Shut up. My recommendation is get a bunker. Grind bunker for today, for as much time as you can, so that way tomorrow you can get a mansion in our studio and all that. Will you be able to afford all the content? No. Probably not, but at least you can get the main content, you know what I mean? Just waiting for the heist. Oh my goodness. It's so hard to drive. Same location you have. The farmhouse bunker is forever and always the best bunker. I don't care what those YouTube guys say. Why am I pinging? Huh? Wait for the heist, pay out $1 million or more. It'll pay multi-million, don't worry about it. It's supposed to be the best heist, and if the KO Rico heist pays out over $1 million solo, we'll be fine. It'll be the best heist. It'll pay out a bunch. But yeah, for those of you that saw like guides, like about the bunker, if they tell you any other bunker other than the farmhouse bunker is the best, click off the video because they're just lying to you. The farmhouse bunker has the best cell locations. It's the closest to the city. literally just no reason to not have a farmhouse bunker. So if a YouTuber is telling you that the farmhouse bunker is not the best, they're just flat up lying to you, and they did not do any research. I'm not trying to hate on other YouTubers, but if they're telling you that Chiliad or frickin' Chumash is a better bunker, they're just flat out lying to you, or they have no idea what they're talking about. Hate to break it to you. Who is that? Why is there just a guy in the middle of the mountain? Okay. What a freaking weirdo. Okay. I'm so happy stream's working. You have no idea. You have no idea how happy I am that I actually got stream working. I just had to restart the internet. Nothing too bad. So, gentlemen, again, tomorrow, 4 a.m., we'll be live for the Kortz Center heist, because assuming it drops. Hopefully Rockstar gives us something today. I almost died right there. Hopefully Rockstar gives us something today. Some kind of info, because yes, it usually drops at 4 a.m. But I really hope it doesn't, you know? I'm really hoping it drops at like a, maybe like a 7 or an 8. Hopefully. Alright, hang on, Chad. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. What are we doing? I got the bunker at the worst location up the island. Terrible. Oh gosh. There's no oppressor Mark II. Never got it. It's not worth it. We can't afford it. There's plenty of other vehicles that are just as good as it, if you don't have a bunch of money. Got the Doomsday place for the heist, Kazaka for the, yep. Good, just grind something if you have time today, if you want to be able to do your own heist tomorrow. Whoa. Whoa. Weep. Won't. Weep. Please. Thank you. I just hit 3.8, so bought Kasaka. Good. just grind. If you want to do the heist tomorrow, like your own heist, and not have to quick join someone, grind. If you don't grind KO, grind bunker. One of the two. What I would recommend is more of a like do a KO Perico heist, and then go do bunker in the spare time while it's recharging. What I really don't want with the Kortz Center heist is like that big long wait if you do it solo. Like you have to wait 3 hours if you do it solo. That's insane. I don't want it to be 3 hours. I want it to be like maybe like 48, like an in-game day. Maybe 48 minutes, like an hour at most. Nothing longer than that. I'll be kind of pissed. Because tomorrow's going to be a very long day already. So I don't need it to be long. Doomsday Heist was my first time. Never did it before. Doomsday Heist is personally my favorite heist. It doesn't pay well. That's not the reason, of course, but Doomsday Heist is my favorite heist in the game right now, just because like the lore is like insane. Especially for back then too. Like Doomsday like was the first heist, other than like the OG heist. And the lore just went crazy with it. But for tomorrow, I need to figure out why my Xbox is lagging so bad. It might be because I'm running an update on another game. That might be why. Could be why. We'll find out. I'll do some more experimenting later. Is Act 3 hard? Yes. Very hard. It's hard if you don't know what you're doing. Like for the first time, you're gonna fail if you do it when you do it for the first time. But other than that, really not bad. It's just annoying above all. How's everybody doing though? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I really am getting pissed off by the lag. Anyways, Rockstar tweets in 2 minutes. At least, hopefully they do. Give me my 2 mil. Ready for Heist tomorrow? Of course. 2.1. Are you good? Good. How's everybody doing? All right. All right. Now, well, on to Twitter. Twitter. What? Why am I signed out? Why am I signed out? Sign me the ever-living frick back in. Rockstar tweets soon. We need to hurry the frick up. Let's hurry up. Rockstar tweets soon. Trailer? Nothing? Oh my gosh. This thing's been annoying all day. Just continue. Hurry up. Hurry up. Sign in. Oh my god. If you... Oh my god. Tweet. It's literally 9 and I can't get in. I can't get in Twitter. It signed me out and it won't let me back in. Oh my gosh. There's absolutely no way. Anything? Did they drop anything? Does anybody know? I can't get into Twitter. Does anybody know if did they release anything? Two-parter. It's if it's like everybody is saying, if it says the leaks apparently are, it's gonna be two-parter. If the leaks are correct, it's 2 parts. It'll be like the heist, and then like the next DLC will be like everything else. Can we just log into Twitter, please? Oh my gosh. Freaking thank you. My word. They're not going to do anything. No trailer? No trailer. 5.3. I think mine was about 5.5 something. My update was. No trailer. That's very interesting. Well, what do we do about that? Why no? Why is there no trailer? I mean, there should be a trailer, right? Like, why is there no trailer? Rockstar Games did everything but released a trailer. Where's my chat? There's my chat box. Probably for the DLC, they're gonna drop the trailer. They're gonna drop it the day of. You think? Why would they? Oh, no trailer. Okay, I'm just gonna look through it one more time, just to make sure I didn't miss none. No trailer. Check the channel, Rockstar Games. It didn't show. No. Rockstar, what are you up to? Or maybe later today. Do we think later today? I mean, could be later today. I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility, but they usually do it today. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. No. All right, Rockstar, you little devious company, you. What are you planning with the no trailer? Insane. This is crazy. The freaking, why would anybody care about Circo Loco records? Like, no, I'm okay. All right, Rockstar. I see the game you're playing. It's not a very good one. Why no trailer? Whatever, dude. I'm sure this heist will be nerfed. Yeah, it'll be nerfed within a month. Because people are gonna grind it. People are gonna make $100 million within like 10 heists, and then they'll nerf it to the ground, just like KO Perigo. Nuh-uh. Yeah. I don't understand why Rockstar can't just like be consistent. Seriously, the only thing about Rockstar is consistent is their inconsistency. They're consistently inconsistent, and it's maddening. Oh my gosh. Why? Why no trailer? Is this the first time we've ever not gotten a trailer? All right. Whatever you want to do, Rockstar Games. No? We got one for every other major DLC, didn't we? Except for this one. Why not this one?
Is it a red flag that I watch you sleep?
Yes. Yes, it is. Angel, shut the hell up. Shut up, Angel. Shut up. Okay. The only heist I did was KO Perico, Diamond Casino OG. This AI is... I changed my AI over to Angel because I knew how much more entertaining it would be for tomorrow. Delayed everything to day of. Everything nowadays. They delay everything for like... They're the biggest gaming company, I think, in the world. Maybe behind like Epic Games or Mojang or something, but like, no, they're definitely bigger than like Mojang and Epic Games. Gotta be. But yet, nothing gets released on time. They're the biggest company in the world for gaming, and they do nothing on time. They can release nothing on time.
Dreams.
Diamond Casino feels so no, I would be trillionaire. Who wouldn't be? But the problem I'm facing is why? Why did Rockstar feel the need to not drop a trailer? Is that because they don't have one? Also, where's the top of my screen? There we go. It's a little bit better. Wasn't the heist planned for 13th, aka today, but it's the 13th. It was no. It was always planned for the 14th from the start because last month people figured out that the GTA Plus memberships benefits ended today, at the end of today. And when they do that, when they end benefits on a Monday instead of the usual Thursday, that's when the DLC comes out. So they didn't have to officially announce anything, and people figured it out that it was going to release tomorrow. Oh, we're going to be live tomorrow, though. 4 a.m. It's going to be absolutely unbelievable. Look at that. 4 a.m. Got an alarm. 4 a.m. Unbelievable. Why am I blurry now? Wake up. Hey, there you go. 4 in the morning. We're going to be live. You hear me? 4 a.m. 4. I'm so excited to be awake at 4 a.m. All right, whatever. Continuing on. Let's go sell some hanger.
I'm listening, Daddy.
I can't wait for CEO Cargo to be double money next week. That's just going to be awesome. I'm going to be absolutely pissed.
Leave it with me, Daddy.
Let's go sell some hanger. You know, my hanger's been full for, I think, 3 years. I've never sold my hanger. My hanger's been full for like 3 years. No joke. Since like whenever Rooster came out, like the auto get supplies for you, whenever he came out, that's my it's been full since then. So the heist is dropping tomorrow? Yes. The heist is dropping tomorrow. Hey. They usually put updates out at 4 a.m. in American Central Time, which, by the way, I should have clarified that. 4 a.m. my time, Central Time. I don't know what time that is for you guys, but I need to be I don't know what time that is for you guys. Obviously, people live in different parts of the country, but 4 a.m. Central Time, Google it, convert it to whatever time that is, but I'm so happy that I can sleep in. What a new DLC happens tomorrow? Yes. I miss the days when I could sleep in. 1.6 million? Perfectly fine. Land. I miss the days when I could sleep in for GTA content. That was before I became a content creator, though. Is it one vehicle? Which vehicle? Is it the red freaking thing? I've never sold a hanger. Well, I've only sold it like once, and that was like when it came out. I'm so happy that blah, blah, blah. Wait, where am I at in chat? Why is it delayed? Wasn't it meant to drop today? No, it was always planned for the 14th. Do you believe Clifford will make a comeback tomorrow? I really want them to. Where am I going? I really want them to because I theorized it. It's like my third ever theory, or I think it was my third. But I want him to. I still have the belief that our AI is Clifford to some extent, because AI is, that's a great story right there. Oh, Dark. I hope Dark will stream the new DLC. Really, he will. I think. But who needs Stark Viper when you got Shocking Rage? Nah, I'm playing. Great guy, great content. I use his content in some of my videos because, sometimes it just fits. I saw a comment the other day, or maybe it was a while ago, I can't remember, but it was someone saying, hey, you need to stop stealing people's content, and I was like, huh? What are you talking about? And the only thing I could come up with is that I use like GTA series videos for like cutscenes, for like evidence in that, and I was like, dude, it's cutscenes. This isn't someone's gameplay. It's cutscenes that was made by Rockstar. The only thing that personalizes cutscenes to people is their character being in them. It's not stealing content. Plus, I literally at them in the description, and it's sometimes on the video itself. I was like, no. I should really be paying attention to the road. What is this car? Anyway, Clifford stuff did come back in the IA and the mansions. Yes, it came back with the IA in well, it was some summer DLC. I can't remember. Was it summer special? Might be. I can't remember. I really hope it comes back, but nah, it probably won't. But I think that would be a really cool story. I did put a theory out there that Favor was. There is a canonical line. Oh my gosh. There is a canonical line out there where Favor could get a hold of Clifford. There is a line out there. There is a theory that I made a long, long time ago. That 14 gave it to him. Where do you think you want me to go here? Buyer's place blue marks? Okay. Oh. This is why I don't sell hanger. Oh. Please don't miss. I missed. This is why I don't sell hanger. Before we go GTA 6, there's gotta be a part 2. Everybody, because you know, I saw yesterday, my download file size was 5.5 gigabytes. For a reference, it's the same size as Oscar Guzzle, and just slightly smaller than Safe House in the Hills. That's like nothing. 5 gigabytes for what's supposed to be a major update is nothing. We're gonna get a part 2. There's gotta be a part 2. Man, I really do not like selling bunker. Or freaking hanger. This is insanity. Yep. But yeah, for reference, Safe House in the Hills was a bigger download size than the Kortz Center Heist, which is like really concerning when you think about it, because there really wasn't anything. Can I flip over? Because it's really concerning, because when you think about it, there really wasn't much in the Safe House in the Hills DLC. Other than like the mansions, which was probably the majority of the file size, there really wasn't much. I mean, there was No Way Out, yeah, sure, and there was like all the quick farms and the quickie farm and all that, but like there really wasn't much. So the fact that Kortz Center is a smaller file size is concerning. Okay, I'm never selling hanger again, bro. This blows. I'm never selling hanger again. Oh, hot. Yikes, there was a... Are we so for real? Well, I guess we'll have to see, though. The only reason why I'm even streaming at 4 a.m. is because... Well, first of all, like, I want to be there when the DLC drops and that. Yes, it's crazy early in the morning, but, you know, it's fine. And because I want to be the first person to release, like, actual content and footage about it, like, as a video, not a live stream. I want to be the first person to actually release it. That's the main reason why I'm waking up so early. But we'll see. I'll be awake. I can't promise I'll be very talkative at that wee hours in the morning, but, you know, I guess we'll see, huh? Woo! Right through here. There we go. Dude, I swear, I signed up. I just got a text message from Scooters, which is a coffee shop, if you guys don't know. But I signed up for their membership. And every day, at like 9 o'clock, like a crazy ex-girlfriend, they text me saying, hey, take this 10% offer on our friggin' drinks. And I'm like, no, shut up. I just wanted a free drink that one time. I don't care for your 10% off. I just wanted a free drink like one time. But it's so consistent. It's crazy. Just rambling on about random things while I'm selling hanger. over this? Yes, I can. Ready for a new heist? Of course. I have 115 million and only more to go, so hopefully we'll be all right. But a few days ago, I did spend I think about $10 million. I got a bunch of stuff that might like be actually useful, like a bunch of things that were on sale. Like I got like a ROUGE anti-aircraft trailer, a bunch of other stuff that like might actually be helpful. Because it was all on sale. I was like, well, I got a bunch of money, I can spend it. I'm only gonna get more money, so I got up to 23 mil. If you got a mansion, you should be fine. Just buy the cheapest mansion. But if you can afford, if you can, get a mansion before tomorrow. Get a mansion before tomorrow because you get a bunch of free benefits. It's worth it. It's worth getting a mansion today versus tomorrow. And if you think you can afford it, get the Richmond one. I might buy the Torador and the Deluxe though if they're on sale. They're on sale through tomorrow, so 1.62 million. Heck yeah. Where are we at? Let's go sell. Sell some acid. I got some acid ready to go. I have one? Good. Everybody, own a mansion before tomorrow. There is no reason for you to not own a mansion tomorrow if you want to actually play the Kortz Center Heist. The Villa? That's the Richmond one, I think, right? I think? Yeah. That's a good one. That's the one that you need. Actually, it's quite funny. I flipped over.
Hello.
Because the main mansion I used was the Vinewood one, because that was the closest to everything. But I flipped over to the Richmond one. I flipped all my like assets and like cars and all that to the Richmond one, because you know that's the main one that we're gonna be using for the heist. Tomorrow. I hope I can actually load the game at 4 a.m. though. I should be able to. Can't imagine too many people will be playing at 4 in the morning. Yes, I know like other countries in that.
Well,
Shut up. I know other countries in that are like not 4 in the morning, but still. To buy the new heist? Yes, it's like right down the road. Rockstar even themselves said something about that. Oh, it's right here. Perfect. Rockstar themselves, even in the newswire, I think it was the last one. Yeah, it was the last one, talking about how you should be using the Richmond one versus like the other two. Which is now kind of confusing me, because why even give us 2 other mansions? If you would flat... Wait a minute. Is that a pig? Why is there a pig? Wait a minute, I just thought of something. Why give us 3 mansions if they're gonna flat out tell us to use the Richmond mansion? Why make 2 other mansions? If Rockstar's gonna flat out tell you to use the Richmond one. Hello everybody. Welcome in. Who? I have Playboy Mansion? I thought it'd be the Playboy Mansion. I thought it'd be like Devin's Mansion, Playboy Mansion, and like some random house that, like, I don't know. I was thinking like some actual, like, just random house then. I wasn't thinking they were gonna like separately make 3 different mansions. 2 if you count Devin's already being made. Can I get out of this, please? I'm trapped. What is my bike doing? By the way, that just reminded me shooting my gun there. I went to the gun van the other day, and there was a gun in there called L Strickler, and I was like, when was this put in the game? I have been playing this game almost every day for the last, like, year. Maybe even 2. How have I never seen L Strickler anywhere? So I don't know what that's about. But okay. Are we so... There are a lot of mansions in GTA that are up still? Yeah, it's like... break the fence, please? Okay. Screw you. That's a console weapon? That's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Well, it's weird, because how come I just saw it in the gun van? And why was it only in there? It was like 3 days ago or something. Oh well. But yeah, why make... They put in the game in enhanced? Ah. Strange then how I never saw it until the other day. Weird. Maybe I just don't check very often. But yeah, though, why make 3 mansions? If Rockstar's gonna flat out tell you to use the Richmond mansion, why even make 2 other mansions if they're gonna flat out tell you to use one specifically? Are they gonna use the Tongva Hills and the Vinewood in the final DLC? I don't know. That sounds like a great video idea. I should write that down. I'm not going to, and I'm gonna forget it. But, you know, it's fine. Alright.
You dick!
Ow! Don't do that. It hurt. You excited for the new DLC tomorrow? Of course! And to all of you gentlemen and ladies, mainly gentlemen, I think my channel's like 90% dude. It's something crazy like that. But I will be live 4 a.m. American Central Time tomorrow when the DLC is most likely to drop. I will be live. I'm going to be miserable, but I'll be live. They need to complete the Mile High Club Tower. That's what I said in that one video. I don't know why. A lot of people did not seem to like that Mile High video that I made. Even though everybody, a lot of people were talking about like, no, it won't come back. Like, oh my gosh, you're stupid for thinking that it's going to come back. And I was like, whoa. First of all, I said it probably wasn't coming back. Second of all, your reasoning, I literally said in the video. I was like, wow. It's not a very liked video, I guess. Oh well. You live and you learn. You think we'll get a trailer today for the DLC? The problem is that the trailers usually drop at 9 when Rockstar usually tweets. That was about 25 minutes ago. That's the problem. I do not like how my game is buffering. That's kind of concerning me. It's fine. It's weird. I don't think we'll get a trailer today. Maybe they'll drop it later today? But the problem is they drop it later today. Why? Why not just give it to us in the morning when you usually give us everything else, you know? It's like, I don't know. Kind of curious how much the Playboy Mansion would cost. Can't imagine too much more than our mansion. Maybe like 15. Flat out price, 15 probably. That's my guess if we did. But the only problem that I'm seeing though is like the art studio, and that's it. Because everybody's been hyping up about how much this DLC is going to cost, and like it's going to be a lot of money, you're going to earn a lot of money. Well, all we know is that we're getting the art studio, and how much is that really going to cost? Not going to be more than at minimum 5 million. Like, there's no way it costs more than that. So it's like they got to be giving us something else too, right? Like, there's no way they just give us the art studio, the heist, and then like that's it. In every other DLC, they don't announce it, but they add these like small things. Like last DLC, they added the quickie farm. The one before that, they added like the pizza deliveries and like all that other stuff. So something else will come tomorrow. It's just we don't really know what is the problem. Really. Cards. Well, good luck. Thank you. I appreciate everybody's support and luck. We're still going to be going. We're still going to be streaming for a bit of time. Got a lot of stuff to still do. All right, that's acid. What are we gonna sell next? Let's sell the warehouses. Why not? Oh my. Let's go sell some warehouses. Can't wait for next week to be double money on warehouse. Do I want to sell warehouses though? I have so much money. Do I really need to sell them? I don't think so. I don't really think I do. Maybe not. Ow. Shut up, bud. Do I want to sell warehouses? Do I want to sell warehouse? I mean, you can theorize what can come tomorrow. That's true. I kind of did. I'm not really going to, because I'm not going to really do that a lot. I wasn't trying to because, it's just, I'm going to be wrong. No matter what I theorize, it's probably going to be wrong to some extent. Except for that one video with Faber portraying us. That one, I think, that one is going to happen. Probably. Google, stop texting me. Okay. Kortz Center Heist preload size is small. Yeah. It's the same size as Oscar Guzman. Which is a problem. You know what I'm going to do? I am not going to sell warehouse. I have almost 120 million. It should be plenty of enough. We'll be fine. Well, what I want to do, though, while we're here before we go, size file. Yep. Why is the PS5 so much smaller? Jeez. But yeah, it was just over 5 for the Kortz Center Heist. But now if you go to Oscar Guzman, it's like, yeah, it's just a bit bigger. It's just a bit bigger than that. This isn't preload though. We got preload. This obviously isn't preload. Did my computer crash? Definitely got a virus from that one. But yeah, it's the thing is here, let me see if I can find this one example. Let's see. See, Safe House in the Hills wasn't like that overly much bigger. Yeah. Safe House in the Hills 4. So I guess this one is a little bit bigger. I guess it's a little bit bigger than the two of them, but still concerning because there really wasn't much in the other two. It's me, the heist in the art studio. The art studio can't be that big, right? It's got to be, the main part of the file has got to be the actual Kortz Center itself. And maybe like all the setups and all that, because, yeah. I hope it's like Diamond Casino Heist, KO Perico. From what we know, it's supposed to be exactly like, sort of like a combination of the two. Let me see if I can find it. Points for the heist, blah, blah, blah. I think it was in the other one. Dude, this is insane. Do you guys know how good it was to get the heist announcement and then a day later pre-orders? It's awesome. The art studio looks small. That's the problem too. I'll look at that in a second, but where was this? There's something in here. Okay, well, it was something in here that was talking about how It was talking about how it's going to be like a bunch of setups, and it was pretty much looking like the Kortz Center was going to be a combination of KO and Diamond. Your studio looks small? Yeah, it does. Do you think 73 million is good for a full DLC? You should be fine. You should be fine. The problem is that I need to get a bunch of money because, you know, I'm a YouTuber. I need to cover literally everything. I might even cover the cars. Should I cover the cars? I don't know. I'm not really a car guy, so I really don't know what I could offer there. But yeah, here. Look at this. Look at the art studio. Can I enhance on this? Can we make this bigger? That's not what? Look at the art studio here. Can I can't zoom in. It just doesn't look that big. I mean, like, it looks like this tiny little room, and then just in the middle is a canvas. It really doesn't look big. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out, because the thing is if it is by the, here, let me see if I can pull it up on the CLC might be small. Well, everybody on the internet seems to be convinced it's going to be split in two. One now and one for later, like way down the line a few months from now. I hope the art studio, you can buy upgrades to make the guy make the fake art faster. I think it'd be really cool if you can get like levels of counterfeiters, and the better counterfeiter you get, the longer time you have to like leave. And and obviously the worse, the easier they're gonna be like, hey, that's not the right one. And then yeah. You could do a part 3 come out in September. I would like that. That would be nice. That would be very, very nice. What's I about to say? Right. The problem is though is that everybody thinks this is an extension of the Safe House on the Hills DLC, which was obviously split into two because of how short the content was in Safe House on the Hills. The problem is that if there is a part 2 to the Kortz Center heist, is that part 3 to the Safe House on the Hills? That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's really awesome if they make one more part. That would be super good. But 3 parts to a Safe House in the Hills? I don't know. All right, I just want to show you something good.
Lights are bright tonight, Daddy.
Shut up, Angel. Yes, I got the Angel AI because it makes for better content. What I'm seeing though is move that camera up. The problem that I'm facing. Let's go down to where it apparently is going to be. Let's go down to where it apparently is going to be. Which mansion's your favorite? Vinewood, without a doubt. It's so close to everything, but Richmond is next to the heist, so I have to use Richmond. Do you think 26 million is enough for the heist? I bought the mansion back in December. Yeah, I think it should be fine. To do the heist, obviously, yes. All the other content, probably not. No. Majority. All the good content, probably, yeah. Okay. Where's my vault? So obviously, everybody thinks it's going to go here, which would make sense. Now I'm thinking about it, because maybe that's like another way in. But when you look at it, that's really not that big of a room. I mean, it has to stop like here. So like that's a weird shaped room. It's not a very big room, you know? I usually don't buy vehicles or anything. Yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine. But yeah, I feel like they gotta do the part 3. If there is a part 3, should be like we get robbed by Faber, and then like we have to go rob him back and kill him and all that. Because why would they put a vault in the mansion? It's not just for looks. There's gotta be a reason it's here. I really hope you can get Noose outfit and rob it.
I understand your human obsession with physical wealth. It's so pretty.
Thanks, Angel. But security thinks you're a Noose officer and hire fake robbers so you can. Oh, That would be nice. I think that would be good. I'm just happy it's a solo heist. That's what I'm happy about, is that it's a solo heist. Because if it wasn't a solo heist, we would have a problem. Because obviously, I gotta find somebody trustworthy to play with tomorrow. But luckily, I don't gotta do that. Thank goodness. Because if I had to find somebody trustworthy to play, because obviously I can't play with just anybody since I'm live. But who could I convince that I know of that's trustworthy to get up at 4 a.m. to play a video game? You know? Just became a member today. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for becoming a member. Not even me. Okay. Quiet. Right, shut up. It's like when I say trustworthy, I don't mean like I'll play with viewers. Obviously, I've played with viewers before. I'm willing to play with viewers, but the problem is, like, not at 4 a.m. I need someone like I can just like. I'm not even gonna try to explain it. I really don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Don't take anything personally for people that want to play. Sorry. Thank you for becoming a member, though. You guys should consider becoming a member. It's linked in the description. If you guys want to become a member today, it's only $1 a month, and you get a bunch of benefits. You get to see videos early. You get members-only content. You get members-only posts and polls. A bunch of things. It's only $1 a month. Consider it. Obviously, you don't need to. I post all my videos, majority of my videos, I should say, publicly, so you don't need to become a member, but consider. I really hope he's silent, sneaky, aggressive, and big con. I really don't see how you can do anything else. I really don't see how there could be anything other than those three. Mr. Faber's son, what? I'm not even up at 4 a.m. I'd still sleeping, and I might suck on the ice. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's 4 a.m. I mean, I'm the only psychopath in America that's probably gonna be playing the freaking DLC. At least trying to do it live. Think about it. I'm gonna be live in about 17 hours? That's insane. Do you think Michael will make a comeback? He should. He should. I think in my main trio video that I posted like a week ago or something, I put it at like a 95% chance, just because it was hinted. The whole Safe House in the Hills DLC, it was hinted that he was gonna be coming back. But it's Rockstar. They can do anything. Do you think we'll have a good payout? 5 million prize? 5 mil? Stretch. Nah. The way that they phrased it made it seem like it was going to be a super rich heist, so I wouldn't even put 5 mil past them. Move my chat down a little bit, so I can actually like have it a little bit more centered. There we are. That's a little better. Whoa. There we are. But yeah, I think quick rundown for the heist tomorrow. If you have a mansion, you should have a mansion. Honestly, if you play GTA for longer than a few hours a day, there's no excuse for you not to have a mansion. I'm sorry. There really is an excuse for you to not have a mansion with how GTA is nowadays. Especially in the last month, there's no reason for you not to have one. Unless you don't play, obviously. But I think it'll pay a few million, obviously. Do you think this heist will be drip fed all the way into September? It better not be. That would really suck. That would really, really suck. Faber will phone call saying, hey, by the art studio? Probably. He'll probably call us up saying, hey, we got a new addition to the mansions. There's an art studio now. Buy it, and we might work together. And there might be some money involved. Because Faber doesn't say anything. Because Faber always has to hint at stuff. He never, that's honestly so frustrating, especially for me, is because he never just outright says anything. He always is like, oh, well, my people are everywhere. Just say that you're watching me, bro. Because why do you have to make it so hard for me? Because now I have to dissect what you say. Convince people that you said this when you were saying this. and then I move on. That's the problem with theories is with Faber's, because he says something, he actually means this, and now I have to convince the internet that he actually said this, and it's like, just say the thing, and it would be so much easier. It's fine. What was the thing? I think if you have a mansion and like 10 mil, I think you'll be fine to play the Heist. Because the art studio, be so realistic, it's not costing more than 5 mil. It wouldn't make sense if it cost more than that. Even 5 mil is a stretch. I think like 2, maybe even 3. Like, it's just a room at the end of the day. Can't be more than the freaking mansion itself. I'll see Tao that Mr. Faber is from GTA 6, and he said he's here from Los Santos to see driverless taxis. The owner, Kami Sahara. That's a whole. I really don't. I know a little bit about Sahara, not much, but I know that they have a stadium in GTA 6, which is supposed to be like where the Heat play, I think. What am I just thinking about? I'm a Bucks fan. And my favorite player just got traded to the Miami Heat, which is where GTA 6 takes place. Rockstar's gonna rub that in my face for the next few years, aren't they? Why is Roth the hand guy, not Pavel? Well, it's because it works with Faber. Obviously Faber is setting up the heist, so he's gonna set up his own guy, so that way he can take the fall if they get caught, and not Faber. That's really the main reason. Is that just so he doesn't get caught? That's mainly the thing. And because Lester's retired and Pavel is, I don't know where Pavel is. Honestly, I don't think we know where he is. I think he's just chilling somewhere. He's probably in sub. I was asking that because they said 3 new paintings every week. That's what confused me. Why are they making new paintings every week? Apart from just like replayability, like trying to get people to keep playing the game. Other than that, I really don't know. I think you'll be fine. If you have a mansion, just have a mansion. It doesn't even matter which mansion you have. Own a mansion, preferably Richmond, plus like 10 mil, and you should be able to do the full heist. Side content, probably not. But you will be able to do the Kortz Center heist. So if you're looking at it, if you have $20 million, buy a mansion, and you should be fine. Just buy a mansion this week because you get a bunch of benefits tomorrow if you have a mansion before the DLC comes out. DLC will cost as much as the money from Money Fronts last year. The car washes in that DLC was only $1 million. I really don't think it'll be more than that. Well, obviously, I think it'll be more than $1 million because you'll get $1 million discount, but it can't be more than 5. It won't be more than 5 to get to the art studio. Mr. Faber should go back to Vice City. Yeah, he should. He's from Liberty City, by the way. No, he's not. He is from Vice City. Liberty City was, there's some major character that's from Liberty City. I think I saw somewhere that Roth is from Liberty City. I don't know what the evidence is behind that, but I saw that somewhere. I don't know if it's true, so don't quote me on that. I think the 3 paintings are 3 paintings once a week, and the other things you could buy for 48 minutes. Yeah. I just hope there's not a cooldown. Well, obviously there has to be a cooldown, but I hope it's not too long. I hope it's 48 in-game minutes, because the plan is for tomorrow. Go in, do the main content, do a heist. Then while I'm waiting for the heist to regen, go do some side content. Do the heist again. Do more side content, like in every other kind of thing. Pretty much just do side content in between heists while it's recharging. That's the plan for tomorrow. I'm going to stream at 4 a.m. American Central. I'm going to plan to try and stream all of the content, see how many approaches and setups I can get. But hopefully I'll be able to stream literally everything. That's what I hope. But we shall have to wait and see, because maybe I'll stream for like 3 hours and be like, okay, I can't do this anymore, so I have to like stop and restart the stream like later that day. But we'll see. I plan to stream all the content. I just realized that this is here. How did I not see that? It's annoying. Can't really. It's fine. When the update is out, I'm at dinner at my friend's house. So sad. Cancel on him. If he's a true friend, he would know the GTA content was coming out and that he should cancel. If he was a good friend, if he was a good friend, he would know that GTA content's coming out and that he should leave you alone. Can this be the last DLC? It can be. If it turn, they say multi-stage heist in the Rockstar Newswire for it. So I want it to be like Doomsday, like where we rob the Kortz Center in like part 1, and then part 2 is like something else, and then part 3 is like you kill Faber and like day's done kind of thing. If you listen to Mr. Faber's accent, it sounds kind of European. He doesn't sound like American. Yeah. Yeah, actually, he kind of does, doesn't he? I was thinking about that for a second. Yeah, he does sound kind of European. I wonder if that was on purpose or not, or if that's just the actor that they got for him. I hope the war you're talking about would be the best ending before GTA 6. I think that a civil war would be the best ending, obviously, because that'd be super exciting. But, you know, Rockstar doesn't like me very much, so, whatever. I think this update is small because we are getting a bigger one for GTA 6 promotion. That would be really sad, but yeah. The Rose theory. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody was clowning on the Rose that I said in that. I'm just gonna turn this off. I'm just gonna turn my Xbox off. No point using that. See if I can find it. See if I can find it here. People were saying in the comments. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. That the rose is not that it's poppies, not roses. It's like all that. But what I'm seeing it as is not really matter of it's being a poppy or a rose. That is this. My Xbox is not turning off. Hang on. Can we turn it off, please? Turn the Xbox off. Please and thank you. I need it to rest for tomorrow. Thank you. Goodness. Rest better not have this up. Yep. They better not. But people were like, it's poppies, not roses. It's like, but I didn't respond to the comments, obviously, because, I can't respond to literally everybody's comment, copy and paste. But it doesn't matter if it's a poppy or a rose, because at the end of the day, theory still stands that Faber's going to betray us because of that, like what's in the painting and then what's in the cover art. Like there's that thing there. There's that connection. Why there a rose there in the first place? Who even knows, honestly? See if we can pull it up. Are you playing on Xbox? I am. Xbox Series X. I'm just concerned with Xbox in the future because it is kind of a dying console, I think, to be honest. Which is sad, but all my games are on Xbox. That's the only reason why I haven't changed to PlayStation, is because it would cost me so much money to like rebuy games. George is for making drugs in a screenshot? I think I got it. The problem is like, why is this here? His favorite loves us secretly? This is where the problem is like, why is this here? This console do you play GT Online on? I play Xbox Series X. I play Xbox Series X. I used to play on the Xbox One version of the game. That's why the quality of my earlier videos for like the gameplay was so bad. But last few months, I've switched over to Xbox Series X version of the game, which made the content, like the gameplay, actually look better. But yeah, why? So obviously he's in a swimsuit here because they need to connect between Safe House and Kortz Center. So that's why he's in the swimsuit here. Completely identical views, bro. Good stuff. Do they ever do this row stuff in other DLCs? So if we go back to here, Safe House and Nose. When you look at the cover art, I mean, there's nothing really crazy. Like this is obviously the mansion. This is the mansion. This is a car, dogs, cat. Like, there's nothing in here that we didn't get in the DLC. Like, there's nothing crazy, you know? Let me see if I can find another one. Yeah, money front. Like, I mean, like, obviously this is the car wash. This is obviously hinting at a mission. This, I don't really know what this is supposed to connect to. I'm not really sure what this is. So that's about the rose thing? Yeah, it is. It's strange. And then obviously this is like the cannabis, and it's like, well, but the problem in this one, why are there roses? What does roses possibly tie into? What is this mask? Could this mask possibly mean? Why is there a tiger? There's so much in here where it's like, huh? The panther he's with looks intimidating. I think it's a statue. It looks too fake, to be honest with you. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. It looks fake. It really does. Do you think we'll get a call from Ra for Mr. Faber? I think it'll be Faber. I think we'll get a call from Faber at the beginning of the DLC. The roast must be connected. They got it somehow, some way. Let me see. Let me see if I can just get a independent picture up on here. Here. Can we not be doing that? Okay, that's not much better. All right, never mind. They're most supposed to be, yeah, they got to be connected somehow. I hope we get new weapons. And what weapons would you think? Well, people were saying that this is already in the game, but I don't recognize this gun. I don't recognize this gun. Does anybody recognize this? What gun is this? It looks like... It does look like a gun I've seen before, but I'm confused about what it might be. Is this the military rifle? Yes? Never mind then. They'll add something. Like this pistol, I think this is already in the game. The dagger is obviously in the game. This is just a pistol. So we really don't know. Michael Jewelry Heist reference in the artwork? Where? The smoke suit? What is this? Is that blood? Oh, we got shot. Interesting. Is the farmers? Gas mask suit? Okay, yeah. This is interesting. Got shot here. Casino Heistman screenshot. You can see all the approaches. Can you? Let me pull that up. Let's see. I think Roth seems somewhat scared and threatened by Mr. Faber. Pay attention to what Roth says to you in the Money Fronts DLC. Yeah, he's terrified of him. Absolutely terrified. Ah, I see what we're talking about. Yeah. Aggressive, silent, big con. I see. Why is the rose falling down? Which one? The one in the actual painting? One of the eye lenses of the gas mask. If you zoom in into it, you see an eye and then one cracked. See how much zoom I can zoom in here. Oh. I see. I see. Can't get away from me. Who are you? How do I zoom in on this? How do I zoom in on this? Here we are. Ah, that's a woman. It's gotta be a woman. You can see by kind of like the eyebrow, like being like thicker and like extended. This is like gotta be a woman. And this is cracked, and then obviously there's like blood right here. Oh, probably female character? Yeah, it's gotta be a female character. Gotta be. It's just what does that mean though? What do we mean by like why? That's the thing. All are terrified? Yeah, everybody's terrified. Not me though. I could care. Do you think there will be a vault of something? That one's hard to say. That one's hard to say about a possible vault. I don't think so. I don't think there will be a vault. I think it'll kind of be like KO Perico, where it's just kind of sitting there in like a cage, not really a vault. That's the online character in a suit. Yeah, this is. I think this is supposed to be meant the online character. This is supposed to be the online character, I think. And then obviously this one's supposed to be 2, and then she obviously is 2. This one is, and then that's Faber, and that's just some cop. It looks like kind of. I just realized the picture changes as I zoom in. That's crazy. I just realized that. Huh. As on character suit? Yeah. Do you think Mike will be in the DLC? It should be. He was hinted at it like. I think there was 3 references of him come back. Faber saying he wanted to work together. The final phone call saying I'll be in touch. And I think there was like one more reference with Michael coming back. I could be wrong with that one. But the thing is why didn't they mention it at all? Oh, the secondary loot is not just art, gold, maybe cash. Art is confirmed. We're not sure about anything else. We can only speculate, but there will be cash. There's got to be cash. Like, come on. It's not a real robbery if there's no cash. Agent 14 needs to be in this heist because we saw him in a cutscene where yeah, that was weird. Why was 14 at the plane in the DLC in the money fronts and he hasn't come back? He hasn't been seen in the game since. Seems random, doesn't it? I think that was them just leaving that possibility to bring him back. I think they just wanted to keep that line open. No way they waste a Michael like Yusuf. Yeah, they won't. They shouldn't. Frosty, thank you for subscribing. Why would there be cash in an art museum? Just like the Daily Take, like people pay cash to get into the place. At the people at the entrance, people could pay cash, and then that's why there would that's why cash in there. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Giving info about the IAA to Faber. I think it's that, and then he could have also given Clifford over to him because IAA currently holds Clifford from Operation Paper Trail. See, but I'm confused about why is this one so elaborate about what the heist is going to be about, and then this one's just like generic, you know? That makes sense. They have some ATMs outside the vault. Yeah, they do. Let me see if I can pull up that video of me going inside the Kortz Center. Let me see if I can pull that up. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going. Why are there subtitles? Why did it put? Well, I just realized. Why did YouTube put chapter video? Whatever. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, right here. Right. The mission. There should be cash. Right there. You like the Doomsday Heist in mission format? Hopefully. I love the Doomsday Heist. It's my favorite. Like, cause story driven, it's the most storied heist that we have. Like, there's an actual plot line. Like, oh, Avon's like Act 1 is, oh, Avon's this really good guy. He's like trying to save the world. Act 2 is like Avon's kind of is a little sus. He's a little weird. And Act 3 is let's kill that guy. Group sex entrance like casino heist? Better be. Yeah, at the I also put that in this video, didn't I? But where did I put it? Yeah, right here. Right here. This could be a possible group sex entrance. It's by the where is it? It's by the parking lot, I want to say. Right here. This is the parking lot. Yeah, it's by the parking lot. There's the entrance here that could be a group sex entrance. But you want to know what I just thought of this. In the artwork. Where'd it go? Do I have to zoom in for it? Yeah. Yeah, you can see it right there. They're running around the Kortz Center on the outside, like the inside of the museum, but like the outside portion of it. You know what I mean? Like inside the Kortz Center, but like the outside. I like Casino Heist way more in Doomsday. I think it's more fun Casino is more fun. Doomsday's just got a better storyline, in my opinion. I'm gonna miss El Rubio yelling and threatening to kill me. I will. I'll miss Rubio. I'll miss him. Poor guy. He won't be robbed anymore. So good for him, I guess. Good for him, I guess. How old are you, by the way? You look young and old at the same time. Thank you. I think it's all right. I'm 19. I am 19 years old. Prime life. Such a potato. It's so bland from the. This looks bland just from what we can see. See, what was frustrating though, real quick. I'll get back to you guys in a second. But what's frustrating? I'm running a test on like for the I was writing about favorite video. Like how am I supposed to know which thumbnail's better? They're like the same. Unbelievable. That's good though. That is a good thing. Doomsday makes it look like a different game. Yeah, that's why I like it. I like the Doomsday. It's nice. It's just something different, you know? Something different. How much money do you got for the DLC? I have 100 and oh gosh, what was I at? 115, 120 million. Should be fine. I could get more. I have my CEO cargoes ready to go, which is about 10 million right there, but I'm not going to sell those because I don't need it. I hope we get an Oppressor Mark III. Please, no. Please, no, please. No, please, no. I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah, no. Let's not get an Oppressor Mark III. That would ruin the game. We already got the Oppressor Mark II. That's already just goodness. Potato Heist better not be. You want an Xbox? Yes. Xbox Series X. Because I cannot with computers and like, you know, like graphics cards and like CPUs and all that. Just like, I just want to turn on the Xbox. I just want to turn on what I want to play video games on and call it a day. I don't want to worry about my graphics card or my CPU. Like I just want to turn the thing on and play video games, you know? That's why I play Xbox. Or that's why I play console. I don't think it's enough for the DLC. If $120 million is not good enough for the DLC, the professional is the only person who will play the DLC. You're 19. I'm 22. This is month I turned 23. Congratulations. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Yes, I am 19. Prime life. Which means I got about 50 more years of doing GTA content. Hell yeah. 50 more years of GTA content. Why is my desk moving? I hope the AI of the guards are better. Yeah. They were horrible in Diamond, and they were better in KO. They're just really sensitive. Like, you were anywhere near that cone, and they instantly just bow, 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 and you're dead. They nerfed KO into the ground. That's why I was sad. It was so good for. I loved it so much, but they just nerfed it into the ground, and I can't play it anymore. Agent 14 definitely sus. He says he's protected class. Yeah, in Doomsday at the end, he said he's protected class, which means like, okay, well we can only speculate what the heck that means, but that probably means he can't get fired from the IAA. But which means when you think about it, he's protected class from the IAA, which means which probably means he can't get fired because that's the conversation they were talking about. Which means when he met with Faber at his jet, he was coming as a member of the IAA. Now, was he actually talking about the IAA? Who knows? Nobody knows. But he probably is having IAA do his work for him, which is like, And you know what I'm thinking about? The IAA shut down Avon's bunker, right, at the end of the Doomsday Heist. They have all this stuff. They have Clifford. They have all of Avon's bots and all this stuff. They have access to his bunker. The IAA is just a more powerful version of Avon, which makes Faber the even more powerful version of the IAA. That's going to be nice, isn't it? It's going to be real nice to take him down. A lot of content. That's what I like. Do you think there will be secret art like diamonds? Panther statue and there's always something, isn't there? The Panther statue for KO, diamonds for Casino, Doomsday, you don't rob it, you don't steal anything. And OG, you know, they didn't think about it. I think they will. The last two heists they did, so I think they will. I'm also realizing, why is my neck like, why am I talking like, huh? It's weird. I think there will be. I think there will be a secret painting. Well, actually, well, I'm thinking about it. Where was it? Yeah, right here. Mansion owners who play GTA Online through July 13th will achieve the elitist status, blah, 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 blah. A Kortz Center sculpture, an opportunity to steal a special high-value painting to sell or keep inside your mansion. What does that mean? Is that a one-time thing? Is that just a one-time thing? Or is it like a, they bring it back like every few months? Guess we'll have to find out. By the way, I just want to point out to you guys, I'm not selling anything. I'm keeping all the paintings. I'm keeping all the paintings, especially this one, especially this high value one. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping the painting. Maybe little side ones I'll sell, yeah, but I'm keeping this high value painting because I want it and I want to keep it. Well, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like. CIA can use Clifford Juggernauts on us. Yep. If that's correct about they evolve Avon stuff, yeah, they can. And they probably will, which is really concerning. Avi's freaky sus guy too. Yeah, what happened? Are they gonna cover Avi? Because he just kind of disappeared and just into no man's land at the end of the last DLC, and nothing that they've said in here or in the last one said anything hinting that Avi's returned. Like, are we just gonna forget that Avi exists? Why? What are we doing? It means keep it or sell it, like in a chop shop. Oh. Okay, so maybe some weeks you can keep the painting and maybe some weeks you can't. Do we think that's what it's going to be? Do we think that like we don't have a choice all the time, but just like some of the time we can keep it? I'm keeping this high value painting if I can. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. We'll see what it looks like, but I'm probably going to keep it. Avi done reached to GTA 6. Yes. Avi's already in GTA 6. He moved on already. We also didn't know Avi was going to be in the Safe House in the Hills DLC, so we could possibly see him again. Yeah, we didn't really. Yeah, he was never in there. Wasn't it? What? Let's read. Let's go back while I'm thinking about it. To the Safe House in the Hills. Let's see. Where to go? Let's see. Try to find I'm only keeping a painting I like. Yeah. It's just talking about the mansion. They really didn't talk about the DLC at all until like right here. Well, they really didn't talk about it at all, did they? They didn't talk about Avi. They just talked generally about the mansions and just they didn't say anything else. Kind of sus. That makes me wonder what's gonna happen here because they're being so broad in general about what's gonna happen. So I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder what they're gonna include. It'll be fun, hopefully. Better be fun, swear. Now we end up at 4 a.m. for a crappy heist. Because if it's bad, I'm going to be very mad. I'm going to be very, very mad. Also, blah. I already read that. I'm only keeping things that I like. Geez, where am I? Oh, my chat didn't refresh. Oh, there we go. Avi got kidnapped by No Way and is dead. Better not be dead. Probably won't be dead. I don't think they. Probably isn't dead. Because that would be extra content that they can put into the DLC if they left him alive. Kidnapped by them? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Just looking at one last thing real quick. I don't think there's anything in the fine art collector program, is there? No, it's just all the tiers and that's it. All right, well, we really don't have anything until tomorrow. They didn't announce that. No trailer is crazy. No trailer is insane. Age 14 should come in the part 3 with Faber. I think at some point he needs to come back because like why even include him in the money fronts in that one scene if they weren't going to bring him back at all? ELP was kidnapped but not killed. We might see that. I think that'll probably be what happened. It's crazy how they took Avi's voice. That is crazy. You actually, most people missed it. You can actually tell the exact moment when they got his voice. Because in I forget what the mission name's called, but it's the one where you go underground. It's when we go underground into the train tunnels. On your way to stop the other train, he talks about how his AI therapist. It says he has a soothing voice. That's the moment. That's how they got his voice from his AI therapist, which is probably our AI mansion or Clifford, one of the two. Where we at? People always invite me to their CEO and make me do their preps. Because people don't want to do them alone. Because people don't know how to do them. And it sucks. Because the preps have been out for forever, years. And people still don't know how to do them. It's sad, honestly. No hate, but come on. We all know where we are. We all know where we all going when we complete the heist at shoe store. Okay. Spend every last penny at the shoe store. I'm just investigating real quick, seeing if there's anything that we might have missed. I don't think so. Just looking around. I'm looking around mainly the July one. The July 4th news wire, just to make sure we didn't miss anything that they might have hinted in here. No. It's alright. It's alright. How much is going to be for the art studio itself? Shouldn't be more than like 5 mil. Because if it's any more than that, then it costs the same as the mansion, and that wouldn't make sense. If it's 10 million, that wouldn't make sense because that's how much the mansion costs. So 5 max, probably. If it's any higher than 5, then that just doesn't really add up. Emerging AI is Avon AI. Forgot his name. Clifford. That it is a real possibility. There is a canonical way that he would be in. I made a video about it long time ago, but it works still. Could Roth be the guy in the skull mask? I'd have to pull up the skull mask. No, he can't because this is a. How do I? It's a different guy. It's a different guy. I'm not gonna say my evidence for it because I don't need that, but it's a different guy. It's a different guy. Let's see. I think KO. Let's look at a KO Perico artwork. I mean, even for the KO Perico artwork. I mean, obviously, this is the DJ booth. This is a new car. This was added. This is a submarine. All this stuff was like added. There's like nothing in here where you would be like, what could that possibly mean? But then you go over here and it's like, why are there flowers? What is this mask? What is the tiger? Like, there's nothing in these that makes you say, huh? What is that? But there's like so much stuff in here that says, huh? What is that? We'll just have to wait. In that gas mask suit, what if that's aggressive and set out gas and ooh, could be. Well, that would that be more silent, kind of? Because yes, I know you're actively making yourself known because you're like drugging everybody, but no one's awake. Be interesting to see which one they put that under, because I could see them putting that under any of them. The rose is the crazy part. Yeah, why are these here? What is the point of adding these? Seriously. Like, why have them? Rockstar is starting to get weird with this trailer stuff. One say before DLC. I don't know what's with them in trailers. Can they just not get trailers? Do they just not make trailers anymore? I really don't understand it either. It's fine. Do you think the alarm in the casino's alarm or different like KO? Probably more like KO because it's like a big place and just in and outdoors. So I think it'll probably be that. In the story mode, Bugstar Jewel Heist, you gas them. It's a silent approach. So I think they would consider. Let's think about it. This is silent. This is probably silent. This is Big Con. The only reason I'm saying this one's Big Con, because look at her vest. That kind of looks like a group sex vest. Little bit. And then this one is aggressive because he's wearing the mask. Maybe this is just a mask. Maybe, yeah, this probably is just a mask. Okay. So we have silent, Big Con, and aggressive. Great. Okay, so that's probably that. This is obviously an escape. This is the cops chasing after us from the court center. This is us robbing the actual painting itself. Can you see anything there? No, you can't. This is the court center in the background. The only this is obviously favorite swimsuit that we saw him earlier. The only thing in this artwork I don't understand is these freaking flowers and this random tiger. Ooh, do we think that maybe this is the sculpture that they were talking about? Like if you have a mansion before the DLC, you get a court center sculpture. Do we think that this is maybe the sculpture? That wouldn't make sense. It does look like a sculpture. Rockstar might release the trailer tomorrow since they did it with Moneyfront. Did they release the trailer the same day as that? Interesting. But in the first screenshot, they were wearing the black outfits with the masks in the first newswire. That is true. Here it is. Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe there's like the generic, like this is like the generic aggressive, and this is generic silent and sneaky, and then there's like the more advanced, like the group sex, and then there's like the bug star like gassing them out kind of thing. So maybe there's like different levels to those. That's what I think. I hope my mic shaking isn't like throwing off sound in that. I really hope. It will be stealing the art and the price will low. Yeah, if you get caught stealing the art, the price will be lower. How much lower? We have no idea, but it'll be lower. Which I actually like. I like that because it gives you a reason to like actually not just run away, but to actually like take everybody out and like clear security cameras. So I'm still wondering, will the heist have money up front in finale or like salvage art and you don't get ooh. I think when you steal the artwork, you'll have to either sell it like it's gonna be like the chop shop, we think. It's gonna be like you can steal it, you can choose to keep it, or you can choose to sell it. But obviously, chop shop is different because you can't keep it all the time, just sometimes. Will Faber want to rob us if he doesn't live in LA? I mean, it's a good one. I'd say he'd want to rob us because like we get a bunch of money and he kind of gets jealous, like it's a lot of money. Or maybe like we do something during the heist that he doesn't like. Maybe we steal like his painting or something and he gets mad, so he steals our money or something. Somehow, some way, I feel like he's got to rob us. There's got to be a reason that we have a vault in our mansion. They shadow dropped the DLC in the trailer last year? Did they? A little bit with the safe house, yeah. This will 100% be an approach? Yeah, it's got to be an approach. There's no reason why they would put it on the front. There's no reason why they would put it on the front of a newswire if it wasn't going to be some big thing. Because just because they chase us, that wouldn't be a reason why they put it on a newswire. He doesn't look like a guy who gets jealous. Well, he's probably a multi-millionaire, maybe a billionaire. So I feel like he'd have to rob us because there's got to be a reason to have a vault. But why? I guess we'll have to see. The thing is, keeping what you stole. Well, what will bringing your friends pay them? Ooh, that's true. When you do it with another person and you keep the painting, what did they get paid? That is good. That's a good question. I actually don't know the answer to that one. That's a great question. I mean, I think my answer to that would probably be like, if you play with friends, maybe you have to sell it. And if you play solo, you get the option. That would probably be my best answer to that. If you play with others, you have to sell the painting. If you do it by yourself, you can keep it. That's what I think. Casino Heist trailer said play now, and KO Perico said, ooh, it's true. So maybe they will drop it tomorrow. I'll probably watch the trailer first. If they drop a trailer with the DLC, I'll watch it tomorrow. What time did they drop that trailer, by the way? Does anybody know what time they dropped that trailer? What time did it drop? Did it drop at 4 a.m. with the DLC, or? It's interesting. How can't we see the leaks of this heist but the past ones? Because Rockstar's cracking down on it. Rockstar's been cracking down on it, on leaks. That's probably why. The official trailer for the Diamond Casino Heist aired on 5 p.m. my time. Interesting. Morning, I think. I'm confused. I can never tell when this stuff drops because people will say one thing, the internet will say another, and then AI will say a third thing. And it's like, okay, well, which one is it? Hopefully there's another secret mission like the mansion raid. I hope so. It wasn't really a secret. If you did the thing, you own a mansion, you got a call for it. Still secret, I guess, yeah. I really hope there is. Probably the same time with the DLC release as we see each other. If there's tomorrow morning, if the trailer drops with the heist, we'll watch the trailer first. That's what we'll do. We'll watch the trailer and then we'll play the DLC if it drops tomorrow. Tomorrow, the plan is I have a bunch of content planned for tomorrow. This is actually a good time for me to do this. So tomorrow, the plan is to record everything, and then tomorrow I plan on posting the full DLC, the full side content for that DLC, and then I'm gonna post a video about the newswire. I'm gonna post a video with all the cutscenes from it, and then I'm gonna post the edited down versions of the DLC and the content. Why is my hair sticking up? Don't judge me, okay? Shush. And then Wednesday, I plan on posting pretty much all about the heist. Just like all the options, the POIs, entrances, the setups. So Wednesday is pretty much the heist. Tomorrow is the DLC. Wednesday is the heist. And then Thursday, I plan on posting the career progress for it. And then Friday, more career progress and the awards for it. And then Saturday, we'll get back to our regular schedule. Whoa. Take will be 3. I don't know what that number means. Potato looking heist. Nice. What time does the DLC come out for you? 4 a.m. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a very long day. View. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. Central Time for me, which is rough. But it is what it is. My plan is to go to bed super early tonight. I need to find a way to get tired tonight. I need to find a way to get tired. I need to do a longer workout, go for a run or something. I need to find a way to be tired so that way I can actually go to bed and get some sleep. Like early, so I can wake up at freaking. Well, my plan is to wake up at like 3:30, get ready, prepare myself, and then start streaming at 4 when the DLC should drop. Was the DLC release for time? Can you go to the Kortz Center game? Can you go to the Kortz Center in game now? And because there's rooms in there. Yeah. I turned my Xbox off here, but I made a video about it somewhere. Here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be reviewing the Kortz Center, a new location to
Yeah, I pretty much, this video here, I went through it. I went in, I talked about like the entrance and the surrounding things, the actual front end of it, there's an ad. Pretty much, yeah. So I pretty much talked about like the whole Kortz Center and the surrounding areas for it. Go watch that video. But yeah, you can go. We can't go inside of it, but you can go in like the inner grounds of it. Let's figure out those roses. I really don't know. I there's got to be something, but it's something we don't know. We'll talk about that in a second. Actually, I have a small idea. I went to our Star Editor and I saw empty rooms in Kortz Center with no clip. Yeah, they just didn't load the rooms. That's probably what the majority of the update is that you could preload. Is probably just the actual Kortz Center itself. You can open doors in the Kortz Center, but can't get into the interiors. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't know. Anyway, the roses. So my theory that I made in the Betray video was that Faber's going to betray us because Faber is over the top of the roses. This gun is obviously pointed at Faber, which is like, another thing. But the roses, the only time that you can see them else is in this painting here. And next to the dead guy. He's right here. At least I assume that's the same thing. So does this mean our death? Does it mean betrayal? Who knows? But what I find interesting is this picture here, though, because if you look, like, this is Jasper from Prologue. This is that guy. This is the... Oh, where'd we go? Yeah, this is CJ. This is Chop. This is GTA Online character with the dunce hat. Let's see. This is Lester. This is Georgina. CJ, obviously. This is, I think, the valet guy. Alien. This is a biker. This is a Bigfoot. Like, they're hinting so much at people returning. But the roses, as far as we don't know none. Which is really sad, because I want to know. Because I need to tell the internet. I want to be the first to tell the internet what the roses mean tomorrow. Hopefully. Second painting is dealing with GTA 4. Is that what this is? I never played GTA 4, to be honest with you. So is this what that means? Can somebody elaborate that for me? Will we get new cars tomorrow? Yes. How many and what? Who knows? Well, actually, we do know one. Somebody elaborate what this one is for me, please. We do get one new car. This one here. We don't know what's that name? The guy is Roman. Oh, I remember. Okay, that part I remember. Do you see like the car name here, kind of? Nah, not really. But yeah, we'll get new cars. This one specifically looks really cool though. I hope we might not get new cars because of the small update. We'll get cars. We should. There's no way they wouldn't release an update without new cars. Plus that car that they just showed us, that I just showed there, got to be that in the game. Because there's no reason they'd put that in the newswire if it wasn't going to be in the game. But I think the roses theory, it's not really a stretch because it's in the cover art, but I don't know why there'd be roses. Okay. Obviously, this painting is Red Dead Redemption. You can kind of tell by this guy here. And then in the background, you kind of see like the gang. Kind of looks like the gang a little bit with the cowboy hats and everything. So this is Red Dead. This is GTA 4, as we just talked about. This is a glitch found with the Vinewood Mansion in the Safe House in the Hills update, where rabbits or bunnies kept spawning inside of the pool and dying. And then this is GTA 5. This is GTA 5 because it's a bunch of characters from GTA 5. CJ is random, though. CJ is a weird return. But you want to know why I think that this is more than GTA 4? Is this. Why would they have it? Why would they choose to have it up here? And it's a completely different picture, too. Because here, the woman is right next to the guy. But here, the woman is like far away from the guy. So obviously this picture has some kind of importance. The rose just happens to be in there. So I think rose theory is a viable one. But we'll find out tomorrow. All right, I need to catch up on comments here. You see Nico, Brucey, Lil Jacob, and Mallory. There's a bunch of people in here. Santa. Yeah, there's a bunch of people. I think each character in here represents something, but I just can't point to them all. It's a small update because PS5 has good compression. Yeah, that's true. Xbox is terrible compression. Horrid. I'm keeping 100%. Keeping the painting with Lester and CJ. Yeah, this one, I'm keeping it. These ones actually look really good. I want to keep this one because Red Dead's one of my favorite games of all time, behind GTA 5. So if I get this painting, I'm keeping it, 100%. The rest of them I might sell. I might keep this one, but this one I'm keeping. And the second painting? Yeah, the second painting is Nico. I have no idea who this would be. If this is Roman, this is that. Jeez, it's so hard for me to do this because I never played GTA 4. If I played GTA 4, I would be able to explain it a little bit better, but I can't. We were bidding farewell to the GTA characters. That might be what this is. The factory is random though. I really don't know. The factory in GTA 6? You remember that? There's a factory in the background of GTA 6 that was like made precedent in one of the trailers. I think it was the second one. Is that maybe what this is? Who knows? But it's weird though, because this is Jasper's from Prologue, and he's dead. Jasper's is dead. So why is he in this painting? Canonically, the dude died like 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago. I think like 22 years ago, he canonically died. So why is he in this painting? I don't know. And if you're asking why it says Jasper's, you can see the security suit, the bald head, and the big build. It's Jasper's. That is his name, the guard from Prologue. Online paintings are awesome. Yes, they are. I really like the theory where we move to Vice City. I think that'd be really cool. I don't think it'll happen though, because it just doesn't really make sense why our character would move. He's no reason to. All his stuff is in Los Santos. The only reason he would move is if like Faber got too powerful and like we literally couldn't take him down, so we had to move, and like we just had to restart because he froze or stole our money or something. Characters I mentioned are in second painting. Someone's got to elaborate on this. Like who's who? This is Roman. Who's who? Who's this? This little Jacob? This might be little Jacob. It seems like he has the build for it. But these other four, I really have no idea. This might be Nico. This kind of looks like him. But these other three, I have no idea. Where do you think the mansion? Where do you think in the mansion a gallery is? We think it's in the basement level on the other side of the vault. Against the first floor where the armory is? It might be. That's where I thought that originally the gardens, where that garden door doesn't really make sense. It could be there. It could be in the basement. We'll have to see. People are convinced that it's the basement, like next to the vault. Nico has his hand on his shoulder in the back. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. This looks like Nico. This is Roman. This looks like Lil Jacob, just by the build. And then these three, I really have no idea. I really don't know. I know there's two endings to GTA 4. Which one's canonical? Is there even a canonical ending GTA 4? Because I know there's two deaths, isn't there? I never played, but I saw a video about it. I don't know which one it is. The guy looking up is Brucey? Oh, I guess he was in GTA 4, wasn't he? Roman's death is canon? Okay. So Roman's dead. This is Roman. Revenge is canon? Interesting. So this is Roman. I don't know who do we think the other three are? Who do we think these guys are? Who do you think? What console do you play on? Can we play sometime? Yes. The easiest way if you want to play with me on GTA, the easiest way is to go join the crew. It should be the link in the description below. Join the crew. That's the easiest way for us to play together because, I can't friend 1,000 people on Xbox. So join the crew. We'll be able to play sometimes. It should be a link in the description below, I think. Maybe triple check. Yeah. Join the GTA crew. Click this link, join up. At least I think the link works. Hopefully. Yeah, it should work. Link should work. Finally now more boring KO Perico. They nerfed KO into the ground, and it's really sad. The woman is Mallory. Okay. That one would make sense, yeah. The other two, I don't know enough about the game. I don't know enough about it. It's alright though. Is there anything else even in here? I don't know. Not really. I wonder. There's gonna be a setup mission, obviously, to get all this painting, but I wonder if there's like a cost that you have to pay like once a day. You know, like the taxes in the game where you have to pay for your businesses. I wonder if there's gonna be one for like art supplies, or if maybe that's the setup cost for each heist is going to involve like the paint and all that. Possibly. I wonder if you get a good enough of a counterfeiter, like if you can't choose who your counterfeiter is, it just never gets caught at all. I wonder. Why hasn't the casino heist been nerfed, but KO did? Because the casino heist has a bunch of setups. It takes like 2 hours to do all the setups and then the heist, and you have to do it with someone else. KO, the whole thing takes an hour and you can do it by yourself. That's why it got nerfed into the ground. And because it made like double the money that you would in a casino heist. It's sad, but you know. KO got boring. Rather be doing MC visits. That's what I do. I do MC businesses because it allows me to do other things like catch up on YouTube videos, thumbnails, think of video ideas, write scripts. I can do all that while I'm doing MC businesses, not when I'm doing KO Perigo. That's why. I like doing that better. Plus, it's easier too. It's less stressful. Plus, I keep getting tequila bottles in the freaking. I keep getting tequila bottles in the KO Perico ice, and it's been pissing me off. Because literally 5 times in a row, I got the tequila bottle. And I've been mad. I'm mad about it. I'm gonna be honest. So that's what I do MC all the time. Only did Doomsday Heist 4 times in these 6 years. Yeah, the replayability is 0 for it. You play it the first time, you think it's really cool, you think it's great, because it is. But then after that, maybe you play through it again to see what you missed. But other than that, I mean, there's no replayability with the Doomsday Heist. Because it takes forever, and you don't get paid very much. You get paid like $1 million, but it takes like 4 hours. So there's no replayability. At one point, was it a great way to make money? Yeah, it was when it came out. And then ever since, it's just, why? Why do it? The only good loot is to Pink Diamond. Yeah, because they nerfed everything to the ground. I remember when Tequila was still $1 million. I joined a crew. Congratulations. Everybody go join a crew if you want to play. At some point. Tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. We'll see how much energy I have. What do you think about no trailer? I think it's dumb. It's really not hard. Come on, man. Just make a trailer. Rockstar just does not like to release trailers. Tomorrow, I suspect we'll get a trailer when they drop the DLC. And we'll watch that, and then we'll play the game. 4 a.m. American Central. Yikes. Anyway. Unlike the new heists, old OG heists and Doomsday Acts actually had roles. Yeah, it's true. You actually had like a specific role that you could do, and it would change up. That's the replayability of like the OG heists, is because you could change roles. That's the only replayability with them. Doomsday just had none at all. Maybe twice, and then you would just get bored. They forgot what heists are about roles. Yeah. They completely got rid of that. I don't know why. Maybe because they wanted to give players more freedom when they're doing a heist, but they completely got rid of roles. And I don't like it. I like the roles. I wish I could join a crew, but I'm on PS5. Oh, yeah, you have to be on Xbox to join a crew, because that's where I'm at. I'm thinking about, I was thinking about doing a, like what, I think Harm None does it or something, but he has multiple crews for each, like, console. Like, he has one for Xbox, one for PlayStation, and one for computer. Like, he has one for each. I've been thinking about doing that, but then I was like, why? Why would I do that? No point doing that. So yeah, unfortunately, only Xbox. Sad, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. Anyway, last things. Last things. Right. Tomorrow. So, obviously I went through all the content. Tomorrow, we got a big day ahead of us. We got a big long day ahead of us. I think I have 12 hours because I have something that night tomorrow. But I have about 12 hours to stream the full DLC side content, go over the newswire, go through as many heists as I can. And then get all the POIs, do as many setups as I can, and then try and do career progress and awards. So, most likely, if you cannot catch tomorrow's stream, which I'm streaming probably all day, so, at some point you guys should be able to join if you like. But I will most likely be streaming on Wednesday. Yeah, I'll be streaming on Wednesday at some point because there's no way I finish all the career progress and awards in one day. Now don't do it. Especially when consoles are like almost $1,000. Yeah. I was thinking about starting a crew with each of them. Like not buying a console for like each console for each thing, but I was thinking about doing just starting a crew. So that way people can just like play with you. Because what I like about crews is that you can like get more money. You can join a crew session. There's a bunch of people in there. You trust those people. That's what I want it to be. I want my crew to be trustworthy people that you can like sell like your MC businesses in. That's what I want it to be. And then, just play with viewers easy. I'm excited. I hope they don't screw up. I hope it's a good payout. It better be. They literally describe it as, what was it? Yeah, they literally describe it as, quote, making this newest heist a most fiscally enriching score. So better pay high. Better. You turn off the sound on the video? I can't hear you. Hello? I think you muted it. I think you turned your volume down. Most likely. Okay. I think that's all I got. Actually, what I'm thinking about. How's that video doing I posted earlier? 500 views? Not bad. Good start. But yes, chat. Okay. I think I'm done for today. My bad? No, you good. I think I'm done for today. I really don't got much to do. If I see new artwork, if there's a trailer, there better be a trailer. At some point, should be a trailer. But I think I'm done for today. So, what you guys can do, this video here. I posted a video at 8 o'clock this morning, the full Kortz Center Heist guide. This is literally every video I posted about the Kortz Center Heist. It's all the information that we know. It's all the theories that we've made about the Kortz Center Heist. Go watch this video. It's just under an hour long. You don't got to watch it all, of course. But go watch that video. That's all. It's all the information you would need to know is in that video for tomorrow. So, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate all you guys being here today. Make sure you all Make sure you all like and subscribe if you are not. And I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you all at 4 a.m. American Central. Thank you all for joining. Have a great day. I love you all.